Hello, everybody. Nice to have you with us. Let's see. Today is the 14th of November, 2023. I'm your host, Philip Kripe. This is Hashed Out Daily Crypto News with Cryptopolitan, and we're going to go over quite a few articles in Cryptopolitan, then take a look at CoinMarketCap to see how the news has affected the crypto market. So that's kind of how we roll here at Hashed Out at the moment. Sometimes I do some more experimental things, try some things out. So we've been doing some interviews on Fridays, Hashed Out Spotlight. There should be one this week. There was supposed to be one Friday, but instead I did the commentary on the Republican primary debate in the United States, which was interesting, but not as crypto enthusiastic as I would have hoped. But I think that's also the case for anybody looking at it from a crypto perspective. So yesterday we talked about all of these things. All right. Let's see. Hong Kong eyes Bitcoin integration and revamped investor immigration scheme. We talked about that. I guess ETF is a big deal in the US, but not elsewhere, said CZ yesterday. Bitcoin ATM operator CoinCloud suffers severe data breach, with tens of thousands of people's information being intercepted there, and hackers discussing what to do with all the information that they stole from the database on back channels. That's not a fun thing to happen when your data is in front of hackers that are wondering what to do with it. Hashkey Exchange partners with Virtu for trading platform upgrade. We talked about that. Thorchain's Rune token soars with impressive gains. So I don't think we talked about this. Let's talk about this real quick. Rune has surged by 31.5% in the last 24 hours. This was yesterday, so it may have gone down again. We'll see. Higher annual percentage rates, APRs, and balanced liquidity pools have attracted more investors to Rune. Thorchain plans to introduce more features like order book trading. So we can get right into the trade, crypto trade right away. The SEC nears decision on batch of spot Bitcoin ETFs. Deadline looms. The deadline is the 17th. It's the 14th. So we have 3 days. Analyst James Seyfarth, the SEC is expected to approve spot Bitcoin ETFs in batches rather than individually to maintain impartiality in a competitive market. Nate Garazi emphasizes the difference between 19B4 approval orders and registration statement approvals, both vital for ETFs. If you want to know more in details, you can go ahead and read the article. It's something you want to take the time to go over and really, think about. Spain's CNMV cracks down on fraudulent crypto promotions, vows strict enforcement. That's something I saw is happening. Spain is trying to make sure that you're not doing ads where you're saying, oh, you can make a lot of money in crypto without talking about the risks, right? Ripple CEO advocates for a multi-chain crypto future. We already have a multi-chain present, so I'm not sure exactly what he means by that. Tether mints 4 billion USDT in a month amidst crypto market observations. This is what we ended on yesterday. Binance recovers 11.8 million of 12.5 million stolen and executive kidnapped. Binance quickly froze $11.8 million of the $12.5 million in crypto assets stolen from customer executives. The exchange recovered 94.4% of the stolen funds, showcasing their security and asset protection commitment. Binance has a set protocol for handling stolen assets, requiring victims to file a police report within 7 days to maintain a freeze on the funds. While on a business trip in Montenegro, these executives faced a harrowing ordeal where they were coerced into emptying their cryptocurrency wallets, losing around $12.5 million. The swift response by Binance involved intricate on-chain tracking of the stolen cryptocurrencies, primarily in Tether USDT transferred to a Tron wallet. The exchange's prompt action led to the freezing of $11.8 million, constituting 94.4% of the total stolen funds. This feat underscores the exchange's commitment to security and ability to respond effectively in crises. Moreover, Binance has established a protocol for dealing with such incidents. Binance imposes a temporary courtesy hold on suspected stolen assets as part of its customer support policy. Victims must file a police report within 7 days to maintain the freeze on the stolen funds. Hello, Jimmy85. Nice to have you with us, or Gimme85. It's with a G. BitGet to exit Hong Kong market. BitGetX, a Hong Kong crypto platform, to shut down by December 13th, 2023. Users are urged to withdraw their crypto assets from BitGetX before the shutdown date. OSL, another crypto exchange in Hong Kong, has also suspended stock market trading, sparking industry rumors about its potential connections with BitGet. Interesting. Genesis settles a $1 billion claim with Three Arrows Capital for $33 million. Let's take a look. Both parties mutually release each other from liability in the settlement agreement, with a court hearing set for November 30th, so the end of this month. The resolution highlights the challenges and complexities in the crypto industry. Totally agree. Aave resumes standard functions after security vulnerability. Aave, both V2 and V3 markets are back to normal. Aave DAO acted quickly by temporarily disabling a feature to prevent any problems. So apparently they just turned it off, fixed it, you got it back up again. If it works. Australia mandates reporting of ransomware attacks to bolster cybersecurity. Australia is updating its cybersecurity framework to require businesses to report ransomware attacks. The move is in response to cyber crimes costing the Australian economy $2.59 billion in 2021. The new strategy includes a compulsory reporting system, but no penalties for non-compliance. You should always report a hack or a cyber attack, especially ransomware. They're like, oh, don't do it. Don't tell us. Don't tell on us. You should always tell on them. Also, the random emails you may get with people saying, oh, I got into your computer and I know everything about you. Those you should definitely tell somebody about, so they can track their wallets and figure out who they are and get those scammers arrested or something. Coinbase expands future trading with the introduction of Sol and AVAX Perpetual. Maybe that's why AVAX went up so much a few days ago. Coinbase has expanded actually it was yesterday. Coinbase has expanded its futures trading offerings by introducing perpetual contracts for Solana and Avalanche starting November 14th. That's today. These new offerings provide traders with more options in the volatile crypto market while adhering to regulatory compliance in selected non-US regions. Nice. That is very interesting. Bitcoin funding rates mimic a $69,000 Bitcoin surge. What you must know. Bitcoin begins the week near $37,000 as macroeconomic data returns with the odds of an external trigger like the Consumer Price Index and other US macro data might disrupt risk asset sideways trading. Crypto market participants are closely monitoring capital inflows as a potential ETF is considered. Buyer enthusiasm is vital to a bull market rebound, and the inflow turnaround is garnering popular attention. Since the FTX collapse and Bitcoin cycle lows of $15,600 in November 2022, the crypto market valuation has grown by $600 billion. Big difference. SEC's investigation on PayPal tells investors of the future of crypto in the US. Since PayPal launched PYUSD, the SEC has proceeded with its investigation into PayPal and its stablecoin, causing more tensions on crypto regulations in the United States. Tech firms dealing with crypto have been the cause of apprehension by policymakers based on the crypto sentiments of the United States SEC. Since the Federal Reserve expressed interest in crypto companies, which has negative ramifications, US officials are proceeding cautiously with the tokenized dollar. Pulsar Finance acquisition signals a new strategic chapter for Terraform Labs. Terraform Labs acquires Pulsar Finance, expanding its blockchain ecosystem capabilities. The acquisition marks a strategic shift amid ongoing legal and leadership changes. Terraform Labs has been at the center of various legal disputes following the collapse of its algorithmic stablecoin Terra USD in May of the previous year. The event, which significantly impacted the Terra blockchain, led to heightened scrutiny from regulatory bodies, including the US SEC. The SEC has accused Terraform of selling unregistered crypto asset securities and defrauding investors, leading to a request for a summary judgment by both parties. The request could potentially lead to a verdict without a full trial, with Terraform's legal team asserting that the SEC cannot prove the sale of securities. There's a lot going on there in Korea as well. Okay. WNBA star Jewel Lloyd drum support for cryptocurrencies. So scored 860 points in 2006. So WNBA is the women's NBA. Old native of Chicagoland, entered the crypto space in 2013, purchasing her first Bitcoin while playing college basketball at Notre Dame. That's crazy. That's in Indiana. I actually know that area very well. It's in South Bend. Ethereum transaction fee climbs above 219%. It means things are moving fast. Ethereum transaction fees have skyrocketed in the last 3 weeks, seeing a surge of 219%. Let's see. Ethereum transaction fees rise to $6.64. Bitcoin, as the pioneer in the cryptocurrency space, has encountered a sharp escalation in transaction costs, reaching a pinnacle of $15 per transfer just 3 days ago. This escalating trend in fees is not confined to Bitcoin alone. Ethereum has concurrently undergone a parallel trajectory. In the period spanning from October 22nd to November 12th, 2023, the average fee for Ethereum transactions soared by a striking 219%, elevating from $2.08 to $6.64 per transaction. The synchronization in the movement of Ethereum's fees with Bitcoin's transaction costs can be attributed to the shared factor of gas expenses. The expenditure related to the gas required for executing transactions on both blockchains has seen an upswing during this time frame. Currently, the average fee for an Ethereum transaction stands at $6.64, accompanied by a median fee of 0.0013 ETH, equivalent to $2.70 per transaction. Interestingly, the alignment between Ethereum and Bitcoin becomes more apparent when comparing the average and median charges for transactions on both networks. However, a notable distinction emerges when engaging in specific operations on the Ethereum blockchain, such as interacting with a smart contract. Executing operations like exchanging an ETH-based asset on a decentralized exchange platform incurs a distinct fee ranging from $27.77 to $28.50 per transaction. Wow, that is quite expensive right now. Yep. Interesting, though. Bitcoin difficulty metric surges to reach a new peak. Of course it does, right? Bitcoin difficulty metric witnessed a rise of 3.55% to attain a peak of 64.68 trillion. Hash rate dynamics and the countdown to halving. 3.55% surge in difficulty metric is what we're seeing there. All right. The block is acquired by Foresight. By Foresight Ventures in a landmark $70 million deal. Foresight Ventures acquired the block, a leading crypto news and data provider, for $70 million, aiming to expand the company's reach into Asia and the Middle East. The acquisition follows the block's leadership restructuring and staff layoffs after revelations of secret funding by Sam Bankman-Fried's Alameda Research. Um, Taiwan's BitGin crypto exchange under investigation. Here's why. BitGin exchange in Taiwan investigated for money laundering. CEO arrested. Local businessmen accused of multi-billion-dollar money laundering scheme. Taiwan's unregulated crypto exchange sector faces scrutiny. Interesting. Recently arrested by Taiwanese authorities in connection with the case. So there was a money laundering incident called 88 Guild Hall. Yeah, so that's what's going on. They're arresting people they believe to be linked with that. Cybersecurity firm Slow Mist exposes fake Skype app in latest crypto phishing scam. Oh my gosh. Cybersecurity firm Slow Mist uncovered a sophisticated phishing scheme involving a fake Skype app leading to significant crypto fund thefts. The counterfeit app, downloaded from an unofficial source, was engineered to replace user-entered crypto wallet addresses with those controlled by the phishing gang, and also uploaded personal data to a remote server. This phishing operation is linked to a previous fake Binance app, highlighting a pattern of targeted attacks against Web3 platforms and underscoring the need for heightened cybersecurity awareness and practices. Hi, USDT Abdo. Nice to have you with us. And Binance user 1E1EE and Big Cat user 22427. Why are you talking about followers? Are you talking about your followers? I'm confused. It's a strange way to like promote yourself. What to know about Crypto.com's new product, Strike Options? Crypto.com's Strike Options, a new CFTC-regulated crypto derivatives product, allows quick trading on asset price movements with a simple yes/no decision. Designed for fast-paced trading, it requires only a $10 minimum investment, suitable for various market conditions. Strike Options is gradually rolling out in the US, offering an accessible approach to options trading for a wider audience. That's interesting. Huh. It's one way to do it. Xi and Biden have one last chance to fix US-China relations. What does that mean? Biden and Xi's upcoming San Francisco meeting offers a crucial chance to mend strained US-China relations amid geopolitical tensions. They will discuss critical issues like Taiwan, technology exports, and the fentanyl crisis, aiming to define terms for future competition. The summit is vital for addressing economic differences and trade imbalances, but there's skepticism about the likelihood of significant progress. Yeah, there's nothing to talk about. Google's parent company exits stake in trading app Robinhood. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. Alphabet Incorporated announces the sale of its stake in Robinhood Markets Inc., marking a major shift in its investment strategy. Alphabet had been a significant investor in Robinhood, holding about 4.9 million shares by the end of 2021. Robinhood faces challenges, including the impact of Federal Reserve rate hikes and reduced user engagement. Hmm. BRICS countries plan alternative internet services. Lol. That's funny. Not gonna lie. Which ones? BRICS countries led by Dmitry Gusev are planning to create an independent internet service aiming to reduce the United States' dominance in the global digital sphere. The proposed BRICS exclusive internet service focuses on promoting traditional values and creating a digital space free from Western influence. This initiative is part of, is part of a larger strategy to diminish Western hegemony in various domains and represents a significant shift in the global digital order, potentially impacting US influence in the digital world. This initiative, spearheaded by Dmitry Gusev, the deputy chairman of the State Duma Control Committee, aims to create a digital platform exclusive to BRICS countries, potentially diminishing the tech. People are still going to use Facebook and stuff through VPN and all that sort of thing. A single inclusive BRICS plus cyberspace is the name of the proposal. Envisions a new internet ecosystem that prioritizes traditional values and circumvents Western influence. Traditional values like, invading your neighbors and genocide, or like, what are we talking about here? Racial tensions. What exactly are these traditional values that the West doesn't have? Crypto funds have attracted over $1 billion in inflows. Investment funds focusing on digital assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum have experienced a resurgence in 2023, attracting over $1 billion in inflows year to date. The significant inflows mark a recovery from last year's declines, indicating renewed institutional interest and confidence in the crypto market. Alongside Bitcoin and Ethereum, other cryptocurrencies and blockchain equity ETFs also witnessed increased inflows, highlighting a broader positive sentiment and diversification within the crypto investment sphere. There's a lot going on there. CBOE is launching margined Bitcoin and Ethereum futures in January, allowing traders to enter positions by posting only a portion of the total value. This launch, supported by leading crypto trading firms, represents a significant step in integrating cryptocurrencies with traditional financial markets. CBOE plans to expand its crypto derivatives suite further, including the potential introduction of physically delivered products subject to regulatory approvals. Interesting. So let's the derivatives market a little bit. Let's take a look at a bit more news. Binance user C6187. Nice to have you with us. Why crypto lags behind in digital payments? Because it takes time. Cryptocurrencies lag in digital payments due to their limited practical use compared to established systems. The crypto sector is still far from being a mainstream payment method, unlike traditional digital payments. Despite crypto's potential, mainstream systems like Worldline and Stripe dominate due to proven reliability and adoption. So if you have an online store, you'll want to have Stripe rather than, say, use GMX tokens or something, I guess. Hamas crypto strategy exposed in a Wall Street Journal report. Hamas has reportedly shifted to using cryptocurrency, deviating from traditional financial systems. Israeli authorities link Hamas to the use of Hawala alongside cryptocurrency. Investigations indicate approximately $41 million in cryptocurrency linked to Gaza-based exchanges. There are Gaza-based exchanges. That's the news right here. So I've highlighted the group's use of Hawala, an informal method of transferring funds now increasingly intertwined with digital currencies. Investigations reveal that around $41 million in cryptocurrencies flowed into wallets linked to Gaza-based crypto exchanges. This data brought to light by the Tel Aviv analytics firm BitOK illustrates the complexities of monitoring digital currency movements, especially concerning political or militant groups. Furthermore, the global regulatory landscape for cryptocurrencies is tightening. Over 100 US lawmakers have raised alarms about the potential misuse of digital currencies, emphasizing national security concerns. These concerns resonate with the broader discourse on the role of cryptocurrencies in global finance and security. Adding another layer to the scenario, economist Nouriel Roubini pointed out the critical role digital currencies have played in facilitating transactions for Hamas, especially in receiving funds from Iran. This aspect gains relevance in the context of the October 7 attacks in Israel, further complicating the already intricate geopolitical situation in the region. In a contrasting statement, as reported by Forbes, Hamas has denied these allegations, claiming a cessation of cryptocurrency use since April 2023. That's funny. The organization cites the challenges in concealing illegal activities through these digital platforms. That's hilarious. Hamas saying they can't actually use crypto illegally is the funniest thing I've ever heard. Also, believing Hamas on anything is probably a bad idea. Sam Lyman, director of public policy at Riot Platforms, offers a more nuanced view. He suggests that the highlighted figures may represent the total volume of transactions linked to entities associated with Hamas rather than being direct funding for the group. This development highlights a pivotal moment in the evolving landscape of international finance and security. Hi, Andrea09. Nice to have you with us. Let's see, where are we? XRPL advances with key amendments for NFT trading. The Fix NFT token remit amendment for the Ripple XRP ledger XRPL received strong community support and is set for activation on November 27th. This update is crucial for NFTs on XRPL to prevent sequence number collisions during NFT minting. New features include the account root field and first NFT sequence to enhance NFT sequence number generation and security. That makes sense. That's important. Hi 1996 Eamon DZ saying to the moon, hashtag to the moon. That's funny. Oh, some of these things are definitely taking off. Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, and GameStop memes, which has raised over $2 million in 24 hours. Dogecoin and Shiba Inu have had their time in the spotlight. GameStop memes is a token that emerged from the legacy of Wall Street memes. Dogecoin, with its lovable Shiba Inu mascot, and Shiba Inu with its playful Shiba theme, have been fan favorites in the meme coin arena. So if you want to read more about meme coins, go ahead and take a look at this article. You can find it on cryptopolitan.com. By the way, while I'm clicking on this next one, feel free to like and subscribe if you like the fact that we're going over for crypto news and you want to keep track of what's going on out there. The crypto industry is strongly opposing the U.S. Treasury's proposed regulations to treat crypto brokers like traditional financial brokers, arguing it stifles innovation and infringes on constitutional rights. Over 124,000 letters have been submitted against the proposal, with concerns about its broad scope affecting decentralized finance and potential compliance issues for DeFi and non-custodial wallet developers. While some within the industry recognize the need for regulation to counteract fraud, there's a call for a balanced approach that respects privacy and does not hinder the unique nature of digital assets. Okay. That's a Swan for some reason. US-based crypto management service Swan Bitcoin blocks user accounts interacting with coin mixing services. Swan Bitcoin, a US-based cryptocurrency service, announced it would terminate accounts interacting with coin mixing services in response to pressure from banking partners and a FinCEN proposal to increase scrutiny on such transactions. The crypto community, including Samurai Wallet and podcast host Vlad Castella, strongly criticized Swan Bitcoin's decision, seeing it as a betrayal of crypto's foundational principles of privacy and decentralization. FTX employee battles for unpaid $275,000 bonus amid company bankruptcy turmoil. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Ross Rangens-Yu, a former Jane Street trader recruited by Sam Bankman-Fried for FTX, is claiming a $275,000 bonus owed by the bankrupt crypto firm. Rangens-Yu denies knowledge of FTX's fraudulent activities and involvement in the misappropriation of funds, countering allegations against him and the nonprofit he led, Latona Bioscience. The case, focusing on Rangens-Yu's bonus and his role in FTX's charitable arm, is under review by a Delaware bankruptcy judge, with FTX advisors disputing his claims. Of course. Let's see. BlackRock leads charge for BTC and ETH spot ETF regulations. BlackRock is leading efforts to standardize Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF regulations, aligning them with futures ETFs. The firm has established the iShares Ethereum Trust in Delaware, preparing for potential spot ETF applications. BlackRock advocates reinterpreting the Investment Company Act of 1940 to protect investors in cryptocurrency ETFs better. Bitvavo gains key license for Austrian crypto market expansion. Yeah, it is Austrian. That's why it's funny that there's an Australian flag in the background. That's hilarious. When you actually go to the airport in Vienna, you can get T-shirts that say "Austria is not Australia" and "There are no kangaroos in Austria." I think they're a little bit jealous that people think of Australia more than they think of Austria. It's kind of funny, or at least that's the humor behind those shirts. The Dutch cryptocurrency exchange Bitvavo has obtained a license from the Austrian Financial Market Authority. Bitvavo offers over 200 cryptographic and virtual currencies, positioning it for substantial growth in Austria. This legal success could indicate a shift in the Netherlands' regulatory approach to cryptocurrency. I still think this is hilarious. That has the Dubai awards Crypto.com subsidiary key virtual asset license. Crypto.com's Dubai subsidiary CRO Dax Middle East FZE has received a provisional license from Dubai's Virtual Assets Regulatory Authority. Upon receiving operational clearance for its VASP license, Crypto.com will offer a full range of services. The interim license allows Crypto.com to establish Dubai as its regional hub for the Middle East and North Africa. Huh. That's cool. That's actually a really good news for them as a company, for sure. Bitcoin braces for 2024 halving. Miners face major changes. Yep. The Bitcoin community is preparing for a crucial halving event in April 2024, where mining rewards will be reduced by half. With 19 million of the 21 million total Bitcoin tokens already mined, the halving aims to decelerate the issuance of new tokens. The halving will increase the difficulty of mining and reduce the earnings for miners, prompting them to enhance their operations. So JP Morgan is predicting a 20% drop in the Bitcoin network hash rate post-halving. Despite this forecast, experts believe the halving simplifies the mining process, countering initial concerns among newcomers to the cryptosphere. A lot of investment is going to go into mining. Australia Tax Office tightens grip on DeFi transactions. The ATO has issued new guidelines on the tax implications of DeFi activities and crypto token transactions. Capital gains tax events are triggered by transferring crypto assets to non-controlled addresses or those with existing balances. The guidelines cover token wrapping and unwrapping, treating these as exchanges of crypto assets. that's our last article here. Let's go take a look at CoinMarketCap and see what's actually going on in the market, and see if, as 1996 Eamon DZ said, it actually is to the moon. The hashtag in that, by the way. I'm on CoinDesk instead of CoinMarketCap. Not what I was planning on doing. CoinMarketCap. All right. First thing I see is the Fear and Greed Index has gone down from 76 to 75. Well, before that, it went down from 77 to 76. So it's gone down another point in one day. The global crypto market cap is $1.4 trillion, a 0.73% decrease over the last day. The total crypto market volume over the last 24 hours is $63.78 billion, which makes a 25.24% increase. The total volume in DeFi is currently $6.71 billion, 10.52% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. The volume of all stablecoins is now $55.75 billion, which is 87.41% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. Bitcoin's dominance is currently 51.07%, an increase of 0.07% over the day. And we've seen Bitcoin's price drop 0.54% in the last 24 hours to $36,600.60. Ethereum's price is down 0.67% to $2,048.89 in the last 24 hours. They're still up in the last 7 days. Of course, let's look at the biggest losers and winners in the last 24 hours. Hi, Dima Sira. Nice to have you with us. Biggest losers, Internet Computer ICP is down 8.64% in the last 24 hours to $4.44, but it's still up 7.12% in the last 7 days. Decentraland's Mana is down 7.61% in the last 24 hours to 44 cents 06. All of these are still in the green in the last 7 days. They're still up compared to where they were last week. Near from Near Protocol is down 7.62% in the last 24 hours to $1.58. LDO Lido DAO is down 6.97% in the last 24 hours to $2.20. FIL Filecoin is down 6.63% to $5.05 in the last 24 hours. And I'll just read Atom from Cosmos is down 5.92% in the last 24 hours to $9.29. Let's look at the biggest winners real quick here in the last 24 hours. Tia from Celestia is up 18.07%. Sorry. That's $5.74 in price, up 149.44% in the last 7 days. That's crazy. GNO from Gnosis is up 14.8% in the last 24 hours to $175.13. And that's up 38.78% in the last 7 days. I feel like the bottom of the chart is where, I could be wrong, but I feel like it's where the things are moving the most. Anything that's in the bottom 80 of the top 100, they're moving slots, like their actual market caps are changing. So they're not in the same places as much. Just like we saw Avalanche move from 20th place to 15th in the last week. We'll take a look at that later too. FXS Frax share is up 6.83% in the last 24 hours to $7.44. And then OKB is up 5.81% in the last 24 hours to $63.21. It's because I read all of them that were down 6%. And one after that, I did the same thing for those that are up over 6%, and the one after that here. And then let's look at the top 20, see what's going on. So BNB is at $245.93. That's up 0.11% in the last 24 hours. BNB is actually down 0.14% in the last 7 days. It was down a lot more than that last I checked. So it seems like it's catching up to where it was a week ago. XRP is up 1.67% today, still down 2.42% in the last 7 days to 66 cents 17. Sol from Solana is down 2.22% in the last 24 hours to $56.45. It's still up 35.61% in the last 7 days. Data from Cardano is down 0.41% in the last 24 hours, still up 6.7% in the last 7 days to 36 cents 74. Doge from Dogecoin is at 7 cents 482. It's down 3.37% in the last 24 hours, still up 2.18% in the last 7 days. TRX from Tron is down 3.34% in the last 24 hours to 10 cents 62. It's up 9.89% in the last 7 days. Matic on Polygon is at 92 cents 14, up 5.30% in the last 24 hours, up 29.40% in the last 7 days. It looks like that's going to $1. It was 80 something cents yesterday, and the day before that is like there's a trend there. Like if you look at the graph, it's just going up, which is amazing. It's a nice trend to have. It's not extreme. It's just gradually moving up in small jumps. It looks like there's a little bit of a downtick, then an uptick again. That's Matic. None of this is investment advice. It's just interesting to look at. Hi, Ripanur. Nice to have you with us. Link from Chainlink is down 3.95% in the last 24 hours, still up 12.35% in the last 7 days to $14.44. Ton from Toncoin is down 3.22% in the last 24 hours, down 3.73% in the last 7 days to $2.35. Dot from Polkadot is down 2.18% in the last 24 hours, up 11.47% in the last 7 days to $5.42. AVAX from Avalanche is up 2.95% in the last 24 hours, up 40.64% in the last 7 days to $17.80. And as you look here, it was up higher and then it went down and it's went back up and down. It's doing, mountain things, which makes sense for Avalanche since that's a reference to snow movements on mountains. Anyhow, Wraps Bitcoin, I don't talk about that because that's usually lagging behind Bitcoin and trying to keep up with that. Litecoin LTC is at $71.98, down 1.43% in the last 24 hours, down 0.89% in the last 7 days. Shiba Inu is 19th, down 2.62% in the last 24 hours, up 4.95% in the last 7 days. And then Bitcoin Cash, up 0.79% in the last 24 hours. It's down 2.15% in the last 7 days to $236.46. Interesting. And then we have OKB in 21st place, which has replaced Unisat Leo. It's gone up 6.21% in the last 24 hours, 24.14% in the last 7 days. So number 21 is no longer the same as it was. So there's a lot of movement down below. A lot of things are going up and down there. Ethereum Classic is 28th. That's cool. Kronos is 30th. I believe it was 31st yesterday or the day before. It's gone down in the last 24 hours. I doubt that would be the case. But yeah, if you look at the market caps, some of these market caps, like let's go look at OKB and Unisat Leo, for example. How either their market cap has dropped drastically or theirs has grown drastically. So yeah, we have three. Yeah, they were very close in numbers, actually. Actually, I don't understand why this one's 21st right now and this one is it. Wait, if I refresh, watch this change back the numbers. So yep, Unisat Leo is back to 21st and OKB is back to 22nd. So they're moving back and forth. Like people are trading so much that the top 80, the top 80 and the top 100, the bottom 80 are moving back and forth a lot. So like a lot of these that are close in price, say Monero and Uniswap, they could swap places, pun intended. So yeah, all of these are options, right? All of these are really close in numbers and changes can happen drastically anytime. Very, very close. Like ICP, Aptos, Lita DAO, their market caps are very close. A few $100,000 could change to where they are in the table, basically. I'm expecting a lot of movement in the coming months here. Wow. FTT token up 175.56% in the last 7 days. That's because of the news, right? The news is important to follow for trading, whether it's crypto stocks. That's not trading advice. That's just common knowledge. Hi, user BNC, Yuma Daniela, and Yulia Mig. Nice to have you with us. So that's the show for today. Feel free to like and subscribe. If you subscribe, you'll get notifications of the next times we go live. And hopefully there will be more interesting things to talk about. I'm hoping to see some. Actually, I'm expecting to see some spot Bitcoin ETFs and spot Ethereum ETFs and things like that soon. We'll see if that's correct or not. I have no idea. Well, we'll find out. That's probably the more interesting news. And in other news, we'll see a bunch of blockchains collaborate and see what those collaborations come out with. If they improve security, privacy, speed of transactions, and a whole bunch of different things there. And I'm also looking forward to more news about crypto games and real world assets and things like that on that end. And the NFT industry going up like 35% in a month. I wonder what's the new crypto market's going to look like. That's kind of what I'm looking for in this the rest of this week and next week. Have a great Tuesday. Thank you all for joining. Bye for now. See you tomorrow. I'll set up the show for tomorrow, and you can set a reminder for it so that you don't miss it tomorrow. Bye.